is a subjective, dream-manufactured world. Now, I'm not saying that everything in life is subjective. If everything, because I hear this argument all the time, everything is subjective, there's nothing that's not. First of all, if you say everything is subjective, that in itself is an objective statement. If everything is subjective without any exceptions, that is objective statement. And secondly, if everything is subjective, then I should be able to give you a mango seed and you'll be able to grow an apple tree just by wishing it, just by desiring it into existence. Right?
Oh, Amir, you're on fire today.
So, everything is subjective. What it means is the mind prevails. The mind rules over reality. If that's so, then anything you imagine will become a reality, but it is not so. And I can give you evidence, if we want to talk about evidence, that if you plant a mango seed, you will only get a mango tree. When it comes to the relative world, we have to know what works and what does not work. We have two different aspects. We have our subjective experience of reality, and we have reality itself. And our life is a partnership between the two. So those who say everything is objective, they're clinging to one extreme. Those who say everything is subjective, they're also clinging to another extreme. In our life, we have a partnership. We have our subjective experience of reality, and then we have reality itself. And reality itself has no obligation to fulfill our demands, our expectations. That's why if we don't have clear perception into reality, life is a genius at finding all sorts of ways to create suffering, misery, disappointment. All of this just because we are not clear and sincere enough to recognize the facts that are there in our life. So if you want to develop a powerful instrument to recognize the facts, then we need to develop the power of observation.
Also, you need to accept that observation, which...
Do you mean you have to be willing?
Well, yeah, I knew the situation I was going into, but then I guess if I truly knew it, then maybe I wouldn't have been able to disillusion myself.
Well, even if you knew it, maybe you don't care.
Yeah.
You're just being reckless.
Yeah.
And maybe if you suspect, okay, maybe a different sort of result will happen. And people live oftentimes by that classical definition of insanity that you've heard.
What if?
Which is,
Yeah,
insanity is...
doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result.
Right? Because you just have a hope in your heart. Somehow things will move in a different direction. Somehow what I've experienced in the past, if I do the same thing, by chance or by luck, something different is going to happen. And at that point, you're just not courageous enough to recognize, okay, my mind is, from the very beginning, has not been reliable.